Hey, what's up guys? It's Griffin here. So we just finished some noon training, so figured it's time to do a video. So in today's video, we're gonna do a quick overview of my 8-strike system that I like to teach here. Of course, every Muay Thai, kickboxing, traditional boxing gym kind of has their own take on these things. But I always get asked what my system I like to teach here is, so I figured we'd talk about that. This is not gonna be an overly in-depth video. This is just to show you kind of the system, and then I'll probably post individual as I go through them videos on the breakdown of each individual technique. So let's get into it. All right guys, so for starters, we got to get into our stance that we talked about in the previous video. So like we said, our hands are up, chin down, elbows are in tight, knees are bent, and heels are off the mat. Hard to see with my gi pants on, I apologize, but this is where we work. So the 8 strikes are simply, we start with the jab. With the jab, we're never stepping and pulling, we're always pushing. So I'm going to push forward, throw out my lead hand, that's my jab. So let's show that at a different angle. I drive forward, as my foot lands, my fist lands, and I come right back. Second punch, my other straight punch, is my cross. I'm pivoting on the back leg, driving off my back leg, landing my trail hand straight out for the cross. So again, come across to here, boom, and we go right back. From there, we've got our hooks, looping punches, close range punches. I pivot, I throw from the hip, from the heel, turning my heel out, driving my hip across, my elbow comes up, my other hand is in, I go knuckles in. There's a school of thought for palm down as there's palm in. Both have merit. I prefer, especially teaching at the beginner's level, palm in, because you're gonna hit with all 4 knuckles simultaneously, less likely to hurt your hand, take yourself out of the fight. So we throw the hook. Trail side, the exact opposite. Just like I drove for the cross, I'm gonna bring my elbow up, drive for the trail hook, boom. So that's my 1, 2, 3, 4. From there we have our uppercuts. Gonna lower the level, pivot and drive upwards as we throw the lead hand, lead uppercut, trail uppercut, and then we've got our overhands where we pivot, extend, and we drop, trying to hit with the top 2 knuckles. Trail is the 8. So the system, again, very simple, very quickly, is I step with the jab, pivot cross, pivot hook, pivot trail hook, pivot lead uppercut, pivot trail uppercut, pivot and drop lead overhand, pivot and drop trail overhand. And that is the 8-strike system that we work. Of course, this is not all encompassing. There are a lot of other techniques, punches, styles. There's high-low, going to the body, going to the head. Some schools and gyms and teachers like to teach individual numbers for those. We just kind of break it down differently. So that's the 8 strikes, and we'll go in depth in a later video. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.